Caitlin Clark has shattered the glass ceiling in women's basketball, and her departure from the WNBA has left the league in turmoil. She not only brought immense talent to the court but also fame and a surge of interest that translated into real financial gains. Before Clark, the WNBA struggled for visibility, few knew it existed, and even fewer cared to watch. Her arrival, however, marked a turning point. The league began to thrive, with fans flocking to games and merchandise sales skyrocketing. When Caitlin Clark walked away, it was as if she took the league's lifeblood with her. The WNBA was riding high, finally starting to resemble a thriving business, but her exit caused an immediate financial downturn. The once promising league now finds itself facing bankruptcy, a staggering reversal that has left arenas empty and bills unpaid. The impact of Clark's departure has been dramatic, creating panic in the WNBA, as they grapple with the reality that they were relying too heavily on her star power. Before Caitlin left, attendance numbers and merchandise sales were at unprecedented highs. The league saw a significant increase in ticket purchases, with the Indiana Fever reporting a 265% jump in sales. Fans filled arenas that had previously struggled to attract crowds. The Fever's Gainbridge Fieldhouse welcomed over 186,000 fans during the season, and jersey sales soared, showing a 1,193% increase, all thanks to Clark. She was not just a player. She was a cultural phenomenon who attracted casual viewers and hardcore fans alike. Now, with her gone, the WNBA is in crisis mode. Teams are struggling to fill seats, and the stark contrast in viewership is alarming. Playoff games that once drew millions now barely attract a fraction of those numbers. Caitlin's presence was magnetic, her absence is painfully noticeable. The WNBA's once thriving atmosphere has devolved into ghost towns, where teams scramble to find ways to entice fans back. The financial strain is palpable. Salaries for players are dropping so low that some are considering side gigs just to make ends meet. The disparity is stark, with some players earning less than high school gym teachers. Even the league's top players are feeling the pinch, as they witness their earnings shrink in the wake of Clark's departure. The promise of lucrative marketing agreements has faded, leaving many players contemplating their future in the WNBA. The effects of Caitlin Clark's absence are not just financial, they've shattered morale within the league. The WNBA had built an air of confidence, but now they find themselves in damage control, attempting to stay relevant while grappling with dwindling fan engagement. Players are openly discussing moving overseas to leagues where they can earn a livable wage, leaving the WNBA's already fragile structure in jeopardy. Caitlin wasn't merely a player, she was the cornerstone of the league's revival. Without her, the WNBA feels like a celebration without its main attraction. Ticket prices that once soared are now plummeting, as teams struggle to sell even the cheapest seats. The impact of her exit has been so profound that it raises questions about the league's long-term viability. In conclusion, Caitlin Clark's departure has triggered a crisis in the WNBA that few could have anticipated. What was once a promising trajectory has now become a desperate the WNBA at a crossroads it never anticipated.